Hello and welcome back to the P47 and my disastrous painting tactics. So I've managed to paint the right wing and also the right elevator or the right stabilizer and the right side of the rudder, and it does look better. It has two coats of the grey paint, so if I add up it has two coats of grey paint, one coat of the white paint, one coat of the previous grey paint and two coats of water and glue. So I hope it's as close to watertight as possible, and it does look much better than in the previous chapter where it looked like that, a mess, and like this it does look much better. So I still have to do then the second coat on the right side of the fuselage, and then the whole left side has to be done, and then also the markings again, the red details around the cowling, around the cockpit, still some red details. There's some red stripes that go here and also on the tail surfaces, so there's still some details to go, but this looks much better than the previous attempt. So let's hope now I do manage to finish it off in an acceptable shape. Follow me on this one. So some positive progress. So I've painted the wings, two coats. There's still some areas where I could probably do a little bit more, but as I've got enough paint of this, that's no major problem. I still think it's a little bit darker than I would like to, but I'm going to leave it like that. Lessons learned is leave it as it is. So now I'm going to start the process of a lot of masking tape. So I still need to put on the white stripes on this star, maybe touch it up a little bit with the white. And then I want to, of course, do the engine cowling, which will be red. And then there's some stripes. There are going to be some details here on the wing, then on the stabilizing elevator, and also on the rudder, fin and rudder. There's some red stripes, so I'm going to try this time to measure it, at least to have the same distances, and then start the painting process, which there'll also be red. I think it'll give it a nice touch. And then also red will be around the cockpit. That's going to be by hand, so let's see how we go. So I'll update you when I have at least something to show. I've been painting the red stripes. I've done several coats. The cowling, I still need to maybe put on another coat because I can still see some of the paint underneath. The paint doesn't seem to have too much covering power, let's say. I'm going to try to peel back the masking tape from these red stripes on the tail fin. Let's see what they look like. Because this one I couldn't do both, of course, on the other side, so I have to do them one by one. But that looks kind of okay. And let's see this other one. And if the paint bleeds underneath the masking tape, then I need to touch it up a little bit, but it's typically not so much with this technique of painting it first with the color. So there we have a red stripe on the tail fin. I think I'll also peel these back. I think it's as good as it'll get. It could of course be better, maybe brighter, but it's not bad. Let's see this one, what this one looks like. Let's see. I'm always worried when peeling this that I don't peel off part of the wing or the covering. Okay. So a little bit maybe on the corner, got underneath the masking tape. No big deal. Might even leave it, it's so small. Let's see this other side, what this looks like. Also the paint sometimes is a bit rubbery, so it feels like it's also going to peel off. Got to be careful about that. There, you see this one. This one maybe not so good as the surface wasn't so smooth. But not bad either, not bad. So maybe you can see there with the light, and then the elevator and stabilizers. Let's see. Yep. They're also looking kind of okay. Just some small spots where the paint has gone under the tape. no great problem. Also looking fine. And the last of the masking tapes I'll be taking off now. Also kind of okay. I was kind of fearing it would be worse. There's some unevenness, but looks kind of okay. Might do some minor touch-ups. Not much needed. Then the cowling, as I said, I'll paint it once more over, but I think 2 or 3 layers already, but still some of the dark paint from underneath seems to be coming through, so I'll do maybe at least 1 more layer. Fix up a bit the grey here, and the star markings, they are there. I need maybe to spot a bit of the blue because the white got underneath, and also around the cockpit. It's done. Like, I don't think I'll do more, and it's pretty much almost ready. So maybe even today, might finish it today, so that would be fantastic. And finally, here it is. I'm hanging it from a wire from the lamp, so I have to take it down because I don't want to be woken up in the night with a big crash. And I probably have some details still to fix up with the paint, but I couldn't wait. I wanted to post this already. The paint I think is coming on okay. I've put on the old propeller, so the hand carved one for the photo more than anything else. I still believe that I want to fly it first with a plastic one, as it probably won't break so easily. And this is the end of the build. Other things that will be coming maybe later on, I'm playing around with the idea of putting some cowl flaps. I've got some paper here, some card, but it doesn't look good, so I'm going to leave it off for the moment unless I get an idea how to do it better. But there it is, and for the moment it's going to stay not hanging. I'll probably bring it down, maybe hang it somewhere else to see what it's going to look like. And the next is going to be putting in the weight and balance, so probably putting in quite a lot of weight in the nose. If I lift it by the wingtip, which is typically where the COG is, it is clearly tail heavy. Then the undercarriage will come off, which might help a little bit, or maybe not, but for sure I believe I'm going to need some weight in the nose, and that will be then a whole new activity, because so far I'm going to say, in spite of all the difficulties that I had, this was the easy part. The difficult part is to get these things to fly and to look somehow good. So, and I don't know when it's going to be, because weather is not helping lately in my part of the world, so it might actually not fly for a while. But in any case, I declare the build complete. So thank you very much everybody for all the tips, all the comments, all the encouragement, because it has not been an easy one. It's taken me from early January to now, so like 3.5 months. I estimated 3 months, but then painting was, as you might know, a difficult part. So let's hope it doesn't fly away and pull the lamp down. In any case, thank you everybody very much for watching, and I'll see you next time.